Hi, my name is Molly Mitchell-Hardt, and today we're going to be moving through a flow that could be really nice to do before bedtime to unwind and let the stress of the day melt away. So starting with the hips pressing back and the heels, rest the forehead on the earth. And this is a really great pose to ground your energy. If this is a lot on your ankles, your knees, you can always place a rolled up towel underneath the ankles or behind the thighs. You can also always have a block underneath the forehead if it feels like a little bit too much. It feels like you're a little too upside down. So those are a couple other options. Resting the forehead gently on the earth. And focusing on the in and out of the breath. As your rib cage expands and tapers in with each breath. We're just going to focus on the breath and the sensations in the body. Take a big deep inhale, fill all the way up. Hold to the top. And let it go. Gently climb your way up, and if you'd like to, you can sort of roll up through the spine. And coming to a seated position. Cross at the ankles, come down into your bottom, and then take the soles of the feet together and the knees apart into Baddha Konasana. So this is a nice restorative shape. Take the thumbs to the underside of the feet and open the feet out like the pages of a book. And then sometimes it's nice to press the heels together and turn on the inner thighs and then fold forward. You can let your spine round a little bit here. Again, you could place a block underneath your forehead. You could place blocks underneath your thighs if that helps. Really energetically folding in on ourselves into a really introspective shape. Just about 5 deep breaths, following each one fully in and out. One more. And exhale, gently rise. Slide forward on your mat so that you're right in the middle. And then you can grab hold of your knees and just roll onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Get a nice massage in the low back. Take the soles of your feet down, and you want to have a block handy. You can place it either at the middle height or the highest height, or the lowest height, really, whatever feels best for you. I'm gonna do the middle height. Lift up off of your bottom and place the block underneath your sacrum. So you wanna make sure that you feel really supported here. And that's not too far down, that's not too far up, so it's not pinching into your low back. But right on that big triangular bone in your low back. And then you can just rest your arms down by your sides. It's meant to be really restorative. You can really soften in the belly. Letting the belly expand with breath and contract. And just continuing to let any stress and worries, extra thoughts from the day, just melt away. Always coming back to that meditation on the breath and the sensations in the body as we nourish and nurture ourselves and take the time to fill up our own cup. so that we can truly be of service to ourselves and others. If this really feels good and you want to stay here a little longer, you can stay as long as you'd like. From here, if you're on the highest height, I would recommend taking it down to this height or the lowest height. And from here, draw one knee in at a time, float the legs up. Coming into this restorative inversion. You can circle the feet out. You can point and flex the feet. I even like to shake the legs out a little bit here. You can start to feel the blood just sort of trickle down the legs, away from the feet. This is the yogic version of taking a load off. And you could stay here anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. It's really calming on the central nervous system, for the heart to be lower than the legs. And again, you could stay here much longer. From here, I'm going to take the soles of the feet down into the ground. Lift up off of the block to the side. And again, hug the knees into the chest, rock a little bit side to side. And we're going to take a twist. So draw the right knee in towards the chest, straighten the left leg out. And you can even take the right knee outside of the rib cage. Breathing into the belly, getting that nice massage in that digestive system. And then go ahead and cross the right knee all the way over the left and twist. And I find it really enjoyable to have a block underneath the right knee, just so that my low back stays really aligned. And then looking over that right arm, right shoulder, twist. Again, breathing into the belly. And following your breath fully in and out. And relax into it. This is another shape you can stay for quite a while. So if it feels really nice and you want to stay, you can stay here. Otherwise, inhale, come back through center, hug both knees into the chest. Take a moment again, maybe rock a little side to side. And then switch sides, drawing the left knee in, and then hugging the knee to the outside of the rib cage, drawing the left sits bone towards the front of the mat. And breathing into the belly. And then again, twist. Left knee over the right. You might adjust the hips a little bit. And again, maybe placing a block underneath the knee for a little more support. And if it's just okay on the neck, you can look over that left arm, left shoulder. Sometimes I even like to take the arm up about diagonal rather than just straight out to the side. I find that it gives me even a deeper opening across the left side of the body. When you're ready, inhale, come back to center. Again, hug the knees into the chest, maybe rock a little side to side. into Supta Baddha Konasana, so butterfly on the back. So you can place blocks underneath your thighs so your inner thighs don't get too worn out. And then place the left hand on the heart and the right hand on the belly. And just let yourself feel and rest and be. Let yourself unfurl and unwind and just melt. Giving yourselves permission to be present, to be kind and easy with ourselves. And just to be restful and create a space for healing. You can stay here as long as you'd like to. When you're ready, you can come into full shavasana. You can place it underneath your knees like that and lay on shavasana. If you have a blanket, that might be nice to put over you, or even just over the belly. Might be nice if you have an eye pillow or an eye mask. And then take up a little space, let your arms be wide, tap your shoulder blades underneath your heart. And just let yourself completely surrender and let go. Softening the toes and the soles of the feet. Relaxing the ankles, and the shins, and the calves, just soften. Letting go of any tension in the knees, the thighs, softening the glutes, the pelvic floor, releasing any tension in the pelvis. And the belly, just letting the belly be really soft and supple. Resting the muscles along the spine and the back, especially that space in your low back and in between the shoulder blades. Just let go. Relaxing the chest, shoulders, just melt. Softening the biceps and triceps, the forearms, all the way to the palms, feeling that natural curvature in the fingers. As you move your way up through the neck and the throat pit, soften, let go. Feeling the full weight of your skull in the earth. As you relax the jaw and the tongue, softening the skin of the face and the cheeks, letting the eyes rest into the skull. Softening the eyebrows, the forehead, even the ears and the scalp melt towards the earth. And just rest. Fully and completely supported and held. And again, you can stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. You could make your way into your bed and just rest. That concludes our bedtime practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.